thousands of taxi drivers. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. And then, of course, when customers, travelers arrive from the airport and they don't really know where to go, the taxi driver has a real incentive to make them go to the Plaza Athénée. Think about what you can do to make others sell for you, because that way you multiply the effect of your sales effort. You can never achieve the same thing with your salespeople alone. Sales is far too important a business to be left to only salespeople. Not only the whole company can participate, but even friends, agents, suppliers who have an interest to supply to you, therefore also an interest that you are faring well, that you're doing well. All these people can do something for you. Just use a little bit of your creativity, rate yourself where you are now, and also put a little mark where you want to be within the next 3 months, because that's what it is all about. Not just rating yourself, it is what action are you going to take in order to be more effective in this and other areas. Oh, I can see you all worrying, and I think we have good reasons to worry in your company, because if you do not fulfill the 4 questions under number 9, what incentives do we give our customers for more better orders, automatic orders, profitable orders, faster payments, we are not going to be in business. And as your consultant to your company, let me suggest a few things. This is the basis of survival of your company. If you don't get automatic orders and you have to fight for every new order, that will cost you so much money and so much effort that after 6 months you will be completely exhausted. There will be no more company. You must see to it that you get automatic orders. So what are the incentives for people to order automatically? What can you do in order that people not only buy when you ask them to buy, but that they automatically, spontaneously order from you? Number 2, how do you make sure that you get more rebuys? That makes repeat orders. Getting a first order is fine. Getting a second order is better. Getting a third order from the same customer is excellent. So what will you do in order to get repeat orders? What is the incentive for a customer to give you the next order and not go somewhere else? That can be a material incentive. It can be an emotional incentive. Both could work in different ways. Number 3, what do you do to get more profitable orders? Because getting orders is fine, but not all orders are profitable. In many companies, almost 1/3 of the orders that the company gets are not profitable. They are marginally, perhaps just a little surplus, but not really. Not more than 2/3. In one case out of 3, it's only half of the orders that come in that are profitable. So what do we do in your company to give incentives to people who give you profitable orders and avoid getting orders that cost you more money than what you get in the way of turnover, in the way of revenue? And number 4, how do you get faster payments? Because everything you get 1 week earlier that has been calculated by transport companies over the year, every payment over the year that your company gets in 1 week earlier means millions. The count is between $1 and $3 million extra per year income just because you get payments 1 week earlier. Now, there are various ways of doing it. Insurance companies have a very smart way of doing it. We all pay insurance, and usually we pay it at the end of the month of December, because the new period starts, as you know, on the 1st of January. Some insurance companies send out the invoice on the 30th of September. They don't say you have to pay immediately, but the fact is that 12 to 15% of the customers pay before the 15th of December. 12 or 15% of the customers pay before the 15th of December. That's to say they get money in already September, October, November, December. You can just imagine in your company, especially our financial officer, what that means in the way of cash flow. So use all these, rate yourself on this issue, and try and find ways to create incentives to get more automatic orders, more repeat orders, more profitable orders, and faster payment. You have been wondering what I was doing turning my back to you. In fact, you didn't know what I was doing. And in most companies, management doesn't know what the salespeople are doing when they're outside, except for the results, which means that we must know much more about activities and not just look at results. Have we made, as of number 10, have we made a systematic sales success scrutiny to determine our key approaches for market results? Because you can get market results in various ways, For instance, it was a long time, it was thought that you had to make personal visits in order to achieve results. Today, telephone marketing has become a very effective sales instrument, by which, of course, you can reach many more people than by personal visits. Now, what does Internet have for us for the future? What will Internet do for the things that we normally do now? Perhaps it will completely revolutionize the situation between the sales organization and customers. Already now, 5% of some business areas, business is done via Internet. Another thing, you all have seen, some of you have, cellular phones. In the United States, they give you a cellular phone for $1 because they know once you have that phone, you use it. And in other countries, they even give it away for nothing because the money is not made on the phones. The money is made on the phone calls. And so another example, the Otis company selling lifts, selling elevators. They could almost give away, they say they could, but they don't, give away elevators if they get 5 years contracts. And the contracts are sometimes bound by law, so they are pretty sure that they get additional or the basis of their business through the service contract and through nothing else. Find out what is determining for your sales success. Maybe you have to give away something, a little bit, in order to get something more in the second phase. Find out what produces sales results. If you find out that one means the sales visits are too expensive to produce sales results, perhaps you have the wrong salespeople. So you may have to hire better salespeople. But the whole question of your distribution pattern comes under scrutiny when you have to determine what is best, what is most cost-effective, and what will in the future be your best way of reaching customers. Create yourself a new score on point number 10. Give yourself the score that you presently deserve, and then make a plan of how you would improve that, so in the future you will reach a number 4, perhaps even a number 5. Then we have the area of quality. The only definition of quality that is valid is the customer's perception of quality, not what we think and not what the manufacturer or any kind of institute or third person would believe or would judge to be quality. The customer determines quality. What he thinks is quality is quality. Sometimes he doesn't want to pay for a higher quality. In many cases, that